Hello, everybody. This is Becky Mosbrucker, and I am the owner of Forward Safety Training. I am here tonight talking with Tamara Bennett, and I'm going to let her discuss with you about her business, what she's all about, how she can help you in your life, and a little bit about her. So I met Tamara through a local networking group that's a women's only networking group in Virginia, where I live. And I guess we've known each other for maybe a couple of years, something like that. And it's been really great getting to know you and talking with you recently, more on a one-on-one basis. And I would just like for you to tell us who you are and just tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll get into the business side of things in a few minutes.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Becky. I'm Tamara Bennett, and I just want to tell you a little bit about my background. I have a degree in child psychology, and I worked in education for 9 years, mainly elementary education and preschool. I am married to my college sweetheart, Ted Bennett, for 27 years, and we have 2 children, Tathan, who is 24, and he is married to Lindsay. And we also have Taylor, who is 20, and she is a junior in college. So we have 2 kids and a daughter-in-law, and they're grown. And some of the things that I enjoy, my hobbies, I enjoy photography, scrapbooking. I enjoy travel. I enjoy vintage, like vintage furniture and vintage items. And I love to travel, and I'm also kind of like a foodie. So I enjoy going to restaurants that aren't chains and trying new food in different places. And I really enjoy doing that. That's kind of like a hobby I have too.
That sounds like that's great for our networking group because we're always eating.
Yeah. Yeah. I love to suggest restaurants and things like that too. So
I was just going to say that might be a good niche.
Yeah, my husband wants me to start a restaurant blog and recommend restaurants that we've been to that have good service, good food, things like that.
That is an awesome idea. You know, I really had not intended to do a blog or, a YouTube channel or any of that kind of stuff in the beginning when COVID started. And I thought, well, we can't get out, right? We can't go anywhere. You can't be with other people. And I went to visit my grandson out of state, and he was doing cooking videos. And this boy was like 10, and he had followers and lots of followers, and he was making scrambled eggs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there is a thing for this.
Yeah.
So I hope you do that, because I have not done that. I have not gone down that path. Maybe sometime I will, but I just thought that was so cool. And I know, a lot of people have done stuff like that, I guess, during COVID, but I just thought it was very cool that a young person like his age had so many followers. And when I went to visit them last year, I said, you know what, you and I are going to do a video. So we sat down, and, he clicked something and it started immediately, and I wasn't ready. And we were laughing and cutting up and carrying on. And we had like 100 views of that video. So I'm like, oh my goodness, people will watch a lot of different things. I just did not know. So tell us the name of your business and kind of what got you started down the path of the business that you have right now.
I think we're frozen.
Yeah, we're good now. We're back. Or at least I'm back. There you go.
Okay.
Yep, we're back.
Yeah, I was like, we're frozen.
We're back. So tell me the name of your business and how long have you been in it? And then we'll get into some more detail.
Okay, so when my youngest child, Taylor, was a baby, she started having some issues, different health issues, and I wasn't really getting the answers that I wanted from the medical profession. And so I have a friend in South Carolina where we live that was a naturopathic doctor. And so I started working with her, and that's kind of how I got interested in like health and wellness products, supplements, all that kind of stuff. And so in 2014, I started with another company, and I was with them for a while. And then in 2021 of January of 2021, I joined with this company, and I've been partnering with them since. And I've always been interested, you know, for a lot of people, even myself included, they may go to a doctor for a condition or different things, but they may not be getting the answers or the help they need. And so I decided to, you know, start trying other things and, you know, going other places for resources and things like that.
So what's the name of the company that you're working with right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. The name of the company is called Tranont, and it's French, and it means change life. And their goal is to change 1 billion lives. And there's twofold of that. One way is through health, and the other way is through wealth, through people that sell and market their products to help them have an extra stream of income.
So what about this particular company did you find that worked better than the previous company that you were working with?
Okay, that's huge. And that's something that I was going to talk about. The other company I was with for like 5.5 years. And I know that a lot of people talk about CBD now and things like that. And that's a big buzzword, a big popular item a lot of people are trying. And our other company kept saying they were going to come out with it. They were going to come out with it. And they, you know, it's very expensive to launch new products and get approvals and things like that. And they made some available to us as distributors, consultants, whatever, but they were never making it available to our customers. And I kept having customers wanting to purchase these products. And so I was like, I need to go somewhere where people can get what they're asking for. And so and also I had tried theirs and I wasn't seeing a whole lot of difference. So I was like, well, this is kind of expensive. You're taking a lot and I'm not really seeing much from it. So with this company, we have other products, but this is a main product that's different. Our CBD is a whole fluid. So it is actually the leaves of the plant are juiced. And so it's highly concentrated. So you just need like 2 little drops. The other companies like will put carrier oils and water and things like that with the product. And that's why people have to take so much of it. And they don't really see a difference. And that's why, because even myself, I tried 2 other kinds before I really didn't see a difference. And ours, I dramatically see a difference. And we have it in several forms. Like we have drops. Well, you can't see it because my screen's blacked out. So we have drops. And then we also have, this is kind of unique. We have a spray, and the spray is an oral spray, which we know things that you use orally, your body absorbs it much quicker. And this one has a nice cinnamon flavor. So it's great for like travel or put in your purse, your pocket, your backpack, whatever, if you're on the go. So that's what we have there with that. So that was a huge thing that drew me here to this company.
So, the problem that you are trying to solve for your customers would be what exactly? I mean, CBD covers a lot of things, right? It could be your mental health.
Yes, it does.
Be, you know, lots of different. Are you guys narrowing down into one particular thing, or are you branching out into different problems that you're trying to solve? What are you working on there?
We have lots of different products. We have multivitamins. We have vitamin C, which our vitamin C is real vitamin C. It's not synthetic. A lot of the ones on the market are synthetic. Ours is made from Arcola cherries. So that's kind of different. We also have a grass-fed liquid collagen. So that's like our #1 product, actually. And I would say the thing that I try to help my customers with is I want people to have a better quality of life. So a lot of people suffer with aches and pains and all kinds of things. And a lot of people suffer in silence because they don't want to be complaining all the time. And they just are like, I just have to deal with this. I've tried medications. I've tried whatever. It's really not helping me. So they just accept that like, this is going to be a normal of my life. And so I kind of want to help people see other options for that. And I know we had talked about something about who is my customer or who could use these products. And I would really say anybody, because I would say women, for sleep, nutrition, anxiety, aches and pains, high blood pressure, all those kinds of things. Even men. I have a lot of clients that have hair loss that are men, or they have high blood pressure, or they struggle with anxiety, or a lot of men have back pain. Teens have acne, they have depression, they have anxiety. A lot of children have digestive issues. We have products for that. Elderly people, of course, struggle with aches and pains and arthritis and all kinds of things. So I would say anyone, any age can use our products, and they're beneficial, with all the different illnesses and problems and things that people deal with. So I would say anybody can use them.
Oh, that sounds awesome. That way you don't have to worry about narrowing the field down to just a subset, right? You can solve a lot of different problems with what you have.
Right, correct. And we have a whole plethora of products. We don't just have CBD. And we just came out with a skincare product this weekend that's just one product, and it replaces like 10 products, because at night, who wants to sit there and put all these creams on the counters and serums and all that? It takes forever. People don't have time for that. So we just came out with a great product that's just a one shot deal. You do your own cleanser or whatever, and then you use the serum at night, and it's a moisturizer as well. So the results are pretty amazing. They're saying it's like Spanx for your face. So
well, we can all use that, can't we?
Yes, most definitely.
So how have you found that this particular company has improved your personal life, let's just say, besides your business? I mean, you said it helps you, makes you feel better. You have anything in specific that you want to share? That does it give you more energy? Does it help you with your aches and pains? Like, yes. I know there's a company, set of this, it helps with this, but what do you think it helps you with?
Yes. I have 2 autoimmune diseases. And so I feel like it helps with both of those. And we don't claim to cure anything. I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that. I want to make a disclaimer for that. But I have 2 of my autoimmune diseases I have causes a lot of pain and joint and muscle issues. And so I feel like the CBD has helped a lot with my pain. And also our liquid collagen, which is called Glow, I don't have any more joint and muscle pain. And I used to wake up every day with joint and muscle pain before I started these products. Also, I was during the pandemic, everybody was at home. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm in the neighborhood and I have time. So I'm going to go exercise, walk around the neighborhood, run, things like that. And I have had plantar fasciitis for years, and it got so bad that I might go and do my exercise in the morning, and then I would limp around the house all afternoon. So I have a friend that her husband's a podiatrist, and he's like, Tamara, you need to stop exercising. Your body's telling you, you can't do this, even though you want to, even though people say, it's supposed to be good for you to exercise, your body is telling you no. So you need to listen to it. And so shortly after that, I started these products in January of 2021, and I started taking the CBD and the Glow collagen. And for Christmas that year, in the previous December, my husband had got me an Apple Watch, and because I like to track my steps and things like that. And so I logged in 2021 all of my steps because my pain was gone away. So I'm like, I'm going to try to exercise again. So my next door neighbor kind of partnered with me, and we would go walking a lot, and I tracked it all in 2021. And I walked over 1,000 miles in the neighborhood. Oh. And before, there's no way I could have done that because I would have had such immense foot pain. I mean, I couldn't even function before. When I would come back, I would just limp around the house because my foot hurt so bad. And so, I mean, I'm totally thankful for that. And that's been amazing. And now I go to the Y and do yoga classes, take swimming classes, all these things. And I don't my feet do not bother me at all. So that's been like personally something that's been huge for me.
That is huge, 1,000 miles. Good Lord.
But it's over a year, so every day, but that just shows people how if you do a little bit every day over a year, it adds up to a great amount. So, I think I did maybe 3 or 4 miles a day. I don't know. It was something like that as an average, but there's no way I could have done that before. So,
well, it's always good to get your personal experience about what it is that has helped you with products, because there's so much stuff on the market, right? And everybody gets confused as to what's good for them. And this one says this thing and this one says something else. And it's always good to have your own testimonial, how it helped you, and you're like, oh my gosh, now I can go exercise, where before that was not happening. Right. So, and that's huge because we all want to get, I don't even think fit is the right word. We want to be healthy. Right.
Yeah. And I think too, exercise, even if you don't need to lose weight, there's so many studies about how it helps your mental health and everything else. It's a stress reliever. So, even if you don't need to lose weight, just exercising is just good for you mentally. So, it's there's so many benefits to it.
I know. I try to get out of my cubicle farm that I'm in at work and get out at lunchtime and go for a walk. And sometimes it's just like, I need to take a mental break, because I'm the kind of person who stays on a project until it's finished. I don't care what time it is. So I can sit in my chair and not move for 4 hours with no problem, which is very bad. Should not do that. You need to get up and move around, my chiropractor will tell me. So, I know that getting up and moving and walking, and, I don't run anymore either. I've had, one knee surgery, and hopefully I won't need any more, but, I don't think running is in the cards for me, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. I get on the elliptical at the gym, and, I'm fast walking, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm running on air, but at least I'm doing something, right? I'm getting out, away from the office and away from the house, and kind of clearing my mind and putting on some nice music, and, just doing my thing. And I don't think a lot of people get out and exercise like they probably should or could. And I didn't for years. I had a membership and I hardly ever went. And my husband would go and he would say, do you need directions on how to get to the gym again? Because I haven't seen you there in a while. And I was like, man, way to throw me under the bus.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, sure did. But
that's what I enjoy about my swimming class so much. Most of the people in there are probably 20 years older than me, but that's okay. And to me, I'm so proud of them because they're older, but they're making the effort to go and move their body, and it helps with their circulation. And we're doing a balance activity, which balance is a whole new big thing right now. They're saying with Alzheimer's and different things, it's very important that people can balance, like stand on one leg and stuff. And if you can't, there could be some underlying issues for that. So our instructors wanting people to practice that. And so anyways, I'm proud of my little people that are in my swimming group with me, because I feel like at least they're out there trying, and, they're making an effort to keep themselves active and moving.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal. We've got to move. The sitting still for 4 hours at a time is just, I have to break that habit. Actually, I have to put on my phone a meeting, even when there isn't one, an alarm in 2 hours. So I will get up and move. I actually am doing much better at drinking my water.
Yeah, that's
lots and lots of water. So I've done that. At least I've done that right this year. But yeah, I'm eating better, but I'm not moving as much as I would like to. So I have to put an alarm on my phone so I make sure I get up and move, because I'll just be as stiff as anything if I don't move in 4 hours, and I wonder why I'm so stiff. So I know better.
Yeah, they even say if you travel, you should stop every few hours and walk just even around like a parking lot or a gas station or something. Because I know several years back there was a news reporter, like a famous anchor on one of the national channels, and he was driving and got a blood clot, and I think he passed away from it. So that just stuck with me, and I was like, if you're in the car a long time, you need to stop and get out and just walk around just to get your circulation going and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. I can certainly see that. I know after about 2.5 hours, I'm done. I've got to get out of that chair. That seated position just does not do well for me. I'm like, I don't care where we stop, but we're stopping. So, and it's been good. It gives us a break, every kind of wakes you up, if you're the driver, you're a little bit more awake because you're up moving around and getting out of that same position that you've been stuck in for a while. So, all right. So anything else about the company itself that you want to talk about, or how it's helped you or your business, or anything before we kind of close up?
Probably just a project that they're very big on, even if people earn incentive trips. It's called live. I'm trying to think of how it works. It's something like Love Where You Live or something like that. So it's almost like a community service project. And every time we have a conference, or like they went to different countries, they did like backpacks for kids. They're very big into serving the community, which I think that's great. And when we went to Las Vegas last year for a conference, we made blankets for kids in the children's hospital. And so I thought that was really neat. And one of the ladies got up there and gave a testimony of how when her daughter was in the hospital, somebody had brought her like a handmade blanket. It was very special to her. So my small group here with our church, we've done that twice now. We've made blankets as like a community service project, and we've taken them to the children's hospital here in Norfolk. So I think that's really great too, that they're encouraging you to try to make your community better, and how can you serve people in your community to make it a better place to live. So I also think that's a really great thing that we have. Yeah.
I know we did dresses for girls in Haiti in the orphanages out of pillowcases for a couple of, well, gosh, probably 3 or 4 years at our church. And I was like, you know what, and we had missionaries who were going to Haiti, so they were actually taking the dresses and taking pictures with the girls wearing them. And oh my gosh, that was awesome. So I totally agree with you. I love community projects. So
yeah, I think that's really important, that they're very into giving back to the community, and where you can help, or how you can serve in your community, and people that need assistance in different ways. And there's so many different ways. The possibilities are endless of how you can help others. So I really like that about the company.
Maybe we need to have a craft day. Come up with some things that we can do around here.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we love making the blankets. It's pretty simple project. We just did, the blankets like where you they're kind of like not felt.
The fleece?
Fleece. Yes, fleece. I was trying to think of the word. And you cut them, and then you kind of just tie them off. So it's very simple. There's no sewing or anything like that. But we got like kid-friendly patterns, and dinosaurs and trucks, and different things that children would like. And so because when they're in the hospital, it's kind of like a sterile environment, and they just don't, it's kind of comforting to them to have something like that. And then it's something they can take home with them too. So,
well, we'll have to talk about that offline.
Yeah.
I think we got something we could do there.
Yes.
That sounds awesome. All right. Well, so we're going to close up for tonight so we can, move on to some other things like this special project now that we're going to work on. I am so glad that you were able to come and talk with me tonight, and I will, share this out to all of my social media. I will make sure that you get links so that you can do the same. And where can people find you? Like, what's your email address or your website address, whatever, business website or whatever you have, so that people can reach out to you if they want to do that.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. My website is www.tranont, and that's TRANONT /Tamara TAMARA Bennett BENNETT. So that's my website, and it has all of our products, and you can reach out to me. You can also email me through that if you need to contact me or reach out to me. And you can also find me on Facebook.
All right. Under your personal name or your business name?
Oh, under my personal name.
Okay. All righty. Well, sounds great.
Okay,
Thank you so
thank you
much
so
for being
much.
here. Yep, I appreciate it. And we will talk again soon.
Okay, thanks. Have a great evening.
Thank you.